Hello guys, in this video I'm gonna teach you how to do a tattoo stencil in Photoshop. So we already did the stencil by hand, the Jesus Christ. Now I'm gonna teach you how would I do it with Photoshop, and then we will compare to see which one is better. Alright, let's see. Okay, so this is the image we're going to make a stencil of. So let's see. I just go to filter gallery, and Photoshop gives me this line work. Okay, so pretty much you can understand everything right away. There's a few tips I can give you, but I should have done it prior with the iPad. But I'm gonna explain you what would I've done before. Okay, so here you have detail and darkness. Let's see, if you increase detail, it gets, well, a little bit darker. Okay, but you don't want it too much, because it gets too messy. Okay, on the skin. So let's say the perfect stencil would be something like, I think something like this. Okay, again, then here's gonna be your preference. For me, the clearer the skin, the clearer the stencil, the better. Some people like it too dark because it's easy to do. Some people like it like this, so you don't have too much uh, stencil paper residues on the skin. It gets too purple. Okay, so that's good. Then you can go to adjustments, curves, and you can clean it even more. So that's it. Okay, it's really easy, really simple. But now I'm gonna give you some tips and things you could have done prior. Okay, okay, so let's see, how does this work? Okay, can I do a line? Okay, good. So I'm gonna do it with red. Okay, this you can do it in your iPad if you have an iPad, or Photoshop, whatever. So the thing with the others, with the stencil, by doing it that way, is that you miss a lot of information between the shapes. So what I usually like to do is, you can mark this, just the highlights, mark the highlights before. Okay, like this. Right now I'm doing it a little bit rough, but you can do it with patience. You see those things that the photocopy version doesn't give you, just the highlights. Okay, like this, like that, maybe this one, maybe this one. Okay, and now I'm gonna show you how it looks. Filter gallery. filter gallery. So you see now it's with the same effect we did before, but this is here now. So now you know. Just those little things that the photocopy doesn't give you, now you have them. So you have a clearer stencil. Like you have more information on the stencil. The only thing for me is that I hate doing all of this. It's hard to understand, and if you want to work nicely and don't wipe that much and clean and everything, that's why I like to do it by hand, because first of all, the stencil doesn't last that long. You can work faster, and you already did it once if you do it by hand. So yeah, it's easier, it's just faster, it's more clean. You just spend more time doing it by hand, or you can do it with the iPad too. I just don't like the feeling of the iPad, that's it. But you can also do it this way. I've done it this way so many times. I used to do it only this way, but then I realized I was losing too much time trying to understand the stencil, to trying to know like, oh, what is this area, like it's too purple. So I hated it, and I decided to start doing it by hand, because you can also add a little bit of your touch, like you can put a little of emphasis in other stuff. And the rest, the only advantage that I see with this method is that it's extremely fast, okay, and you have all the information. Like if you do it by hand and you miss one thing, then that's it. That's why you need to double check if you do it by hand, like you have all the information. So yeah, just try both, see which one works for you. Maybe this one is gonna be really helpful when you do like lettering, not lettering, but like Roman numerals, patterns, things that are really mathematical or really precise, like lines and things like that, triangles, circles. But by hand with the other one, it's really good too. So try both. Maybe try a mix of both. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I'm thinking like if I should print it so you guys see the difference. Between stencils. Well, anyways, maybe I'll do that after. Yeah, just that's the video for today. I hope you guys learned something, or maybe you already knew and you're just curious about how to do it. And that's it. Take care. See you guys on the next one.